Action.
What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to shoot a basketball. Alright, first we're going to be talking about how our feet and body should be angled. So your feet should be slightly angled so then your dominant hand is with the front foot. And you're going to want to have your feet shoulder width apart to make sure that you have a good balance on your way over. Next, we're going to be talking about how our palm should be on the ball. It shouldn't be too close, because then you'll have like a cup, and you don't want to have too much, because then it would just be your fingers. You want to make sure it's the perfect amount, so then your palm, so you can fit a finger under there. Yep. Next, we're going to be talking about where you should be shooting off of. You should be shooting off of your pointer and your middle finger, and your middle finger should be either be here, or your pointer finger should either be here when releasing. Alright, when you have your hand perfectly like this, you also want to have an offhand. When you're using your offhand, you usually don't want it straight to the side. You usually want it maybe a little bit in front, so then you have more control when going for the shot. Also, I want to talk about thumb flick. Now there are some pros that still do thumb flick, but it's mainly not optimal. Just because when pushing off, it could push to the right, or if you're left-handed, push to the left, which could cause it to go wonky. So you kind of just want to try not to use your thumb at all. Another important part when shooting is your wrist. You always want to make sure your wrist is loaded, so then it's ready for a shot. You don't want it like this, because then you're kind of pushing it. And also, when releasing, you want to make sure hand in the grip. Also, feel free to send me any money right here to this Cash App. Next, you want to make sure you have a loaded base. You don't want to be standing straight up, because then you can't be able to jump for your jump shot. You want to make sure you have a loaded base, but it's slightly down, so then your knees are able to jump up and shoot. Next, you want to make sure that your elbow is nice and loaded. You want to make sure it's not 90 degrees, then you have less power to push off. You want to make sure that your elbow is nice and angled, so then you have more power to push up and up. Next, you want to make sure that your elbows aren't flared out. You want to make sure that your elbow is nice and tucked in. You want to make sure your offhand is also tucked in. Next, we're going to talk about where you should be bringing the ball up. You should be bringing the ball up from either the middle or the side. You don't want to be bringing it up from the other side of your body, because you'll be bringing it up here and you'll be swinging it over to the other side of your body, which is not optimal. So I like for beginners to bring it up from the side, because it's just a straight shot. But if you're bringing it up from the middle, you kind of have to move it a little bit. Now we're going to be talking about your release point. When you bring the ball up, you don't want to release early, like right here, because you have no power, and you don't want to release it too high up, because then you'll have no control over where it's going. You want to make sure that your release point is about in the middle of those two, like right here, so then you can release right there. Now, we're going to be talking about where you should be shooting at. So when you see the rim, you see 3 hooks in front of you, and you want to shoot at that middle one that you see, and you want to make sure that you're trying to shoot over it. Now that you've put it all together, this is what it should look like.